Hello, this is Bani and welcome to the news with NDTV. It's Monday, August 18, and coming up in today's episode, Nitish Kumar extends support to NDA's vice presidential candidate, CP Radhakrishnan. India Bloc considers motion against Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar. Shashi Tharoor praises astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla as opposition protests. And Pakistan's Interior Minister backs Army Chief Asim Munir's Mercedes analogy. Janata Dal President Nitish Kumar extended his party's support to National Democratic Alliance's vice presidential candidate CP Radhakrishnan today. In a post on X, Nitish Kumar said, and I quote, "The decision to nominate Shri CP Radhakrishnan ji, the governor of Maharashtra, as the NDA's candidate for vice president is welcomed. JDU will support Shri CP Radhakrishnan ji. Best wishes to him." Unquote. The announcement came a day after the Bharatiya Janata Party declared Radhakrishnan as the NDA nominee. BJP President JP Nadda, after a meeting of the party's parliamentary board, said the alliance aimed for a unanimous election. He said, and I quote, "We want the next vice president to be elected unanimously. We have reached out to opposition leaders." Unquote. He described Radhakrishnan as a respected statesman from Tamil Nadu. The choice of Mr. Radhakrishnan signals continued reliance on OBC social engineering and BJP's expansion plan in the south, an area where, barring Karnataka, the party has been unable to find a foothold. He has subtly backed the centre against DMK's sharp criticism, most recently through a political outreach to Chief Minister M.K. Stalin. He spoke out against Udhayanidhi Stalin's Sanatana Dharma comments as well, dismissing him as a child. While in Maharashtra, he has taken an active role, including being petitioned by the opposition not to assent to the controversial public security bill. Mr. Radhakrishnan also comes with stronger ideological moorings with the BJP's ideological mentor, Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh or RSS, which Congress has criticized. He has had links with the RSS and Jan Singh since he was 17 years old, taking a jibe at BJP for being confused since the resignation of Jagdeep Dhankar. DMK leader TKS Elangovan on Monday said that the party is searching for their former vice president. The DMK leader suggested that BJP is showing desperation with the announcement of Maharashtra governor and RSS man CP Radhakrishnan as their candidate for the vice president's post. Quote, "He is an RSS man, a BJP candidate, should be viewed politically, not just by language. This is a post for VP. We Tamilians already have had two presidents, R. Venkataraman and Abdul Kalam, who were presidents of India, so we have seen presidents." Unquote. Alengovan told ANI. Amid its face-off with the Election Commission over allegations of vote fraud, the India opposition bloc is considering bringing a motion to remove Chief Election Commissioner. Amid its face-off with the Election Commission over allegations of vote fraud, the India bloc is considering bringing a motion to remove Chief Election Commissioner Gyanesh Kumar, sources have said. According to the sources, opposition parties discussed bringing the motion to remove the poll body chief during a meeting of their leader at the parliament this morning. During a meeting of their leaders at parliament this morning, the process to remove a chief election commissioner is similar to that of a Supreme Court judge. Such a motion requires to be passed by two-thirds majority in both houses of parliament, and the grounds of removal are proved misbehavior or incapacity. The opposition parties' plans on the subject follow the poll body chief's strong remarks targeting the India bloc's allegations of vote fraud in the latest Election Commission press conference held last afternoon. Hitting back at senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi's vote chori offensive, Mr. Kumar yesterday said using such improper words amounts to insulting the constitution. Stressing that the Congress leader must submit an affidavit, Mr. Kumar said, "Affidavit has to be given or he must apologize to the nation. There is no third option. If we don't receive an affidavit within 7 days, it means these allegations are baseless." This row comes after Rahul Gandhi's allegations of a massive voter fraud in the constituency of Mahadevapura in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. BJP criticized Rahul Gandhi's Vote Adhikar Yatra in Bihar, alleging that the rally aims to protect infiltrators. The party questioned the motives behind the campaign ahead of the upcoming polls, accusing it of several political interests under the guise of voter rights. While speaking at a press conference, Union Minister Kiran Rijiju stated that any disputes between the Election Commission and political parties should be discussed directly with the Election Commission and not in the Parliament. Quote, the issue between the Election Commission and the Congress Party should be discussed in the Election Commission and not in the Parliament. We are not the spokespersons of ECI. ECI is an autonomous body and we cannot answer on the behalf of them, unquote, he added. Senior Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, who might be at potential crossroads in his relationships with the Congress, seemed to take a jab at his party Monday for skipping a special discussion in the parliament on Indian astronaut Shubhanshu Shukla and the impact of his Axiom 4 spaceflight in June to the International Space Station. Mr. Tharoor, in a series of X posts this afternoon, noted, with the digital equivalent of a poker face, that the Congress and the opposition had decided not to participate in the discussion. Quote, since the opposition is not participating in the special discussion, let me say how proud all Indians are of the recent mission of Commander Shubhanshu Shukla to the International Space Station. It served as a stepping stone to our human spaceflight program, Gaganyaan, the Congress leader said. He added, and I quote, Shukla's mission provided ISRO invaluable hands on experience. His first hand observations on the pre launch procedures, spacecraft system, and the psychological and physiological effects of microgravity are crucial for de risking and refining the Gaganyaan mission. Commander Shukla's historic flight serves as a powerful symbol of India's ambition in human spaceflight. It demonstrates India's willingness and capability to encourage in multilateral space efforts and open doors for future joint research and investment. His decision to retweet a post by Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju, who said Mr. Shukla would be honored with a special discussion on India's growing space hopes, also raised eyebrows. The opposition, however, made it clear they will continue protests, which they did, as Minister of Science and Technology Jitendra Singh began the discussion this afternoon over Bihar voter row. Both houses of parliament were adjourned till 2 p.m. today amid ferocious protests by the opposition over the special intensive revision electoral rules in Bihar and allegations of vote theft. At 11 a.m., when the Lok Sabha convened for the day, Congress led opposition members were on their feet shouting slogans against SIR. The Congress led opposition protested against the claimed voter fraud, collusion by the Election Commission and the ruling BJP in the April-May Lok Sabha poll and October election in Maharashtra. The poll panel has hit back repeatedly, denying the charges and demanding proof. The Shehbaz Sharif government in Pakistan seems to be backing Army Chief Asim Munir's embarrassing admission of Islamabad's current standing vis-a-vis New Delhi. Pakistan's de facto military ruler, during his recent visit to the United States, compared India to a shining Mercedes and his own country to a dump truck. Lauding Munir's leadership during the India-Pakistan military conflict, Pakistan's Interior Minister, Mohsin Naqvi, said the Field Marshal used the same analogy to boast about Pakistan's prowess to a Saudi delegation that visited Pakistan in May amid war. Quote, the Field Marshal told them, India is like a shining Mercedes, but we are like a dumper truck loaded with stones. Imagine the result if they collide. The delegation remained silent, unquote, he said during a seminar in Lahore. Contrary to publicly available proof, Naqvi claimed none of the Indian missiles landed on targets at any major military base in Pakistan. India had struck multiple Pakistani air bases during Operation Sindoor, damaging runways, hangars, and buildings, causing a massive blow to Pakistan. The evidence of it was visible in the high-resolution satellite images released by Muxar Technologies. Air Marshal A.K. Bharti, Director General of Air Operations, during a press briefing said India hit selected military targets deep inside Pakistan and its response was measured and calibrated. The crude analogy, which was unusual to describe the two neighbors, was used by Pakistan's de facto military leader Asim Munir at a private dinner in Florida last week, who was in his second visit to the US in 2 months, reportedly said, and I quote, "I'm going to use a crude analogy to explain the situation. India is a shining Mercedes coming on a highway like a Ferrari, but we are a dump truck full of gravel. If the truck hits the car, who will be the loser?" Unquote, he said. That's all for today. You were listening to the news with NDTV, your daily newspaper and news bulletin wrapped in a compact podcast. If you want to catch up with the day's events in a hurry, do subscribe on Spotify, Apple, and the NDTV News app. This is your host Bani, signing off.